The Israelites' exodus from Egypt, a tale etched in time, starts our journey. Enslaved for generations, they yearned for freedom. Moses, their leader, guided by God, confronted Pharaoh, demanding their release. 10 plagues, divine demonstrations of power, finally swayed Pharaoh. This liberation, this exodus, is the bedrock of Jewish faith. It speaks of divine intervention, of God's promise to a chosen people. Central to this saga is Passover, a yearly commemoration of their miraculous escape. It's a time of reflection, remembering their ancestors' ordeal and celebrating liberation. But this isn't just a historical retelling. Passover is deeply personal, connecting each generation to its past, reaffirming their covenant with God. The Exodus isn't a distant event, it's a living narrative shaping Jewish identity even today. Passover, the festival of freedom, is steeped in rituals, each with deep symbolic meaning. At its heart lies the Seder, a meticulously structured meal. Foods, carefully chosen, narrate the Exodus story. Bitter herbs represent the bitterness of slavery, while matzah, unleavened bread, reminds them of the hasty escape. The Seder is more than just a meal. It's an interactive experience. Questions are asked, particularly by the youngest, prompting storytelling. The Haggadah, the Passover guide, outlines the proceedings, ensuring every element resonates with the Exodus story. Through these practices, history comes alive, not just remembered, but relived. The Passover sacrifice, offered in the temple times, further underscored the festival's significance. A lamb, without blemish, was sacrificed, its blood painted on doorposts during the Exodus, marking the Israelites' houses, sparing them from God's wrath. This sacrifice wasn't about appeasing a vengeful God. The Book of Numbers presents a unique situation. Individuals who, due to ritual impurity, couldn't participate in Passover. Their exclusion pained them, for Passover wasn't just a ritual, it was their identity. They appealed to Moses, seeking a way to connect with their faith, their history. Moses, ever the intercessor, sought God's guidance. The response was compassionate and just, a second Passover. This provision wasn't a loophole, it was divine mercy in action. God understood their predicament, their yearning to connect. The second Passover highlighted an essential aspect of divine justice inclusivity. It acknowledged that circumstances could hinder even the most devout from fulfilling their obligations. This act served as a powerful reminder that God desires connection, not exclusion. This act of divine compassion holds profound implications. It underscores God's willingness to meet people where they are, accommodating their limitations without compromising the sanctity of the commandment. The second Passover teaches us that genuine faith transcends rigid adherence to rules. It's about the spirit of the law, the intent behind the ritual. It's about acknowledging human frailty and responding with compassion and understanding. Let's return to the fiery cloud. It wasn't just a visual spectacle, it was a dynamic, living symbol. It moved, shifted, leading the Israelites through treacherous landscapes. When danger loomed, it shielded them, a protective barrier between them and their pursuers. The fiery cloud embodied divine guidance, a tangible reassurance of God's presence. But this guidance wasn't passive. The Israelites had to trust it, follow its lead, even when the path seemed unclear. This required immense faith, surrendering to the unknown, believing that the fiery cloud would lead them to safety. Their journey wasn't just physical, it was a spiritual odyssey, a testament to their faith in God's guidance. The fiery cloud represents a universal yearning for direction in our lives. We all face uncertainties, crossroads, where the path forward is shrouded in mist. We long for a sign, a beacon to illuminate our way. This yearning transcends religious boundaries. It's an intrinsic human desire to navigate life's complexities with some assurance. Millennia have passed since the Exodus, yet its echoes resonate. The fiery cloud, though a physical manifestation, speaks to a timeless human need guidance. In today's world, devoid of such overt signs, how do we navigate our own personal exoduses, our journeys through life's challenges? The answer lies within. Just as the Israelites cultivated faith in the fiery cloud, we too must cultivate an inner compass, a source of wisdom and intuition. This inner voice, often subtle, whispers guidance, urging us towards our true north. It might manifest as a gut feeling, a sudden clarity, or a persistent pull towards a particular path. This inner guidance, much like the fiery cloud, requires trust. We must be willing to silence the cacophony of external influences and listen to that quiet, persistent voice within. It may lead us down unexpected paths, challenge our preconceived notions, but it will always steer us towards our highest good. This is the essence of spiritual guidance, trusting the divine spark within to illuminate our way. In an age of instant gratification and quick fixes, cultivating this inner compass requires effort. It necessitates carving out space for introspection, for connecting with that still, small voice within. Practices like meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature can help quiet the mental chatter and attune us to our inner wisdom. Moreover, we can find guidance in unexpected places, in the wisdom of sacred texts, the counsel of trusted mentors, or even the synchronicities that pepper our lives. Paying attention to these subtle nudges, these whispers of guidance, can provide clarity and direction when we feel lost. However, it's crucial to remember that spiritual guidance is not about dictating our every move. It's about providing a framework, a set of values and principles to guide our choices. It's about discerning right action from a place of inner alignment, of acting in accordance with our highest truth. This requires constant self-reflection, a willingness to course correct when we stray from our path. Rituals, often dismissed as archaic or irrelevant, hold profound power. They provide a structure, a framework for connecting with something larger than ourselves. Passover, with its meticulous Seder and symbolic foods, is a prime example. It's not just about remembering a historical event, it's about reliving it, experiencing the Exodus story anew. Similarly, incorporating rituals into our modern lives can be transformative. These rituals needn't be elaborate or religious. They can be as simple as a morning meditation practice, a gratitude journal, or a weekly nature walk. The key is consistency, repetition, creating a sacred space in our lives where we can connect with our inner selves and the divine. Rituals serve as anchors, grounding us in the present moment, reminding us of what truly matters. They provide a sense of continuity, connecting us to something ancient and timeless. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, rituals offer a sense of stability, a refuge from the storms of life. Inclusivity and compassion, lessons from the Exodus. The second Passover offers a powerful lesson in inclusivity and compassion. God's willingness to accommodate those who couldn't participate in the initial celebration speaks volumes about the nature of true faith. It's not about rigid adherence to rules, but about meeting people where they are, understanding their limitations and offering them a path to connect. This message resonates deeply in our increasingly polarized world. We often encounter those who hold different beliefs, follow different paths. The second Passover reminds us to approach these differences with empathy and understanding. It encourages us to build bridges instead of walls, to seek common ground instead of focusing on division. True spirituality is not about exclusivity, about separating ourselves from those who are different. It's about recognizing our shared humanity, our common yearning for connection, for meaning, for love. The second Passover serves as a timeless reminder that compassion and inclusivity are not signs of weakness, but rather hallmarks of a truly evolved faith. Passover, though rooted in ancient history, continues to hold profound relevance in the 21st century. It reminds us of the cyclical nature of oppression and liberation, the ongoing struggle for freedom in all its forms. Just as the Israelites yearned to break free from physical slavery, we too face our own forms of bondage-limiting beliefs, societal pressures, or even our own internal struggles. The Exodus story serves as a source of inspiration, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, liberation is possible. It teaches us the importance of resilience, of never giving up hope, even when the path ahead seems daunting. Moreover, Passover underscores the significance of collective action. The Israelites' liberation was not the result of individual effort, but a collective struggle, a testament to the power of unity and solidarity. In a world grappling with complex challenges, from climate change to social injustice, Passover reminds us that we are all interconnected, that our fates are intertwined. In our modern world, often consumed by technology and instant gratification, ancient traditions like Passover might seem antiquated or irrelevant. However, these traditions offer a wealth of wisdom, a connection to something deeper and more meaningful than our everyday concerns. By engaging with these ancient practices, by delving into their symbolism and exploring their relevance to our lives, we open ourselves up to new levels of understanding. We begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, the timeless wisdom embedded in these ancient stories and rituals. The Exodus story, the fiery cloud, the second Passover. These are not just historical events or religious doctrines. They are archetypes, universal symbols that speak to the human condition. They remind us of our own capacity for resilience, our innate yearning for freedom, and the importance of compassion and inclusivity. The Israelites' journey out of Egypt was not just a physical exodus. It was a spiritual odyssey, a testament to their faith in God's guidance. Similarly, our own lives are journeys of faith, opportunities to cultivate trust in something bigger than ourselves, whether we call it God, the universe, or simply the interconnected web of life. Just as the Israelites faced challenges and uncertainties, we too encounter obstacles along our paths. The key lies in remembering the lessons of the Exodus, in trusting that even in the midst of difficulty, we are not alone. We have an inner compass, a source of wisdom and guidance that is always available to us. By cultivating a practice of listening to this inner voice, by seeking guidance in unexpected places, and by trusting in the unfolding of our lives, we can navigate our own personal exoduses with courage and grace. We can embrace the unknown, not with fear, but with a sense of adventure, knowing that we are guided and supported every step of the way. The echoes of Sinai reverberate through time, reminding us of the enduring power of faith, resilience, and compassion. The Exodus story, the fiery cloud, the second Passover, these ancient narratives hold profound relevance for our modern lives, offering guidance, inspiration, and a deeper understanding of our shared humanity. By delving into these ancient traditions, by exploring their symbolism, and extracting their timeless wisdom, we embark on our own journeys of spiritual discovery. We learn to trust our inner compass, to embrace the unknown with courage, and to approach our lives with a renewed sense of purpose and meaning. The echoes of Sinai, once heard amidst the desert sands, now resonate within our hearts, guiding us towards a brighter future.